Hello from me, Dina Marie of CoachingSelf.com. And thank you for watching this video of the drivers of high performance. This is part of our program on my.coachingself.com, your private space, and it's called Success Inside Out. Now, I would like to use this self-actualization quadrants as to demonstrate this concept, or to demonstrate high performance. And this self-actualization quadrants was designed by Dr. L. Michael Hall of Neurosemantics. And as you know, Coaching Self and My Coaching Self is based on NLP, neurosemantics, and self-actualization psychology. So hence the quadrants. All right, so let's just explain this. On this axis we've got meaning, and on this axis we've got performance. And what it comes down to is that we give meaning to everything in our lives. And when we give meaning to anything, it puts us in a state. And we respond from state. So hence the performance of our meanings. Now if we apply that to work, to your job, your business, even your studies, if you look at this quadrant here, number 1, which is low meaning and low performance, that means that your self-actualization, or you're really stepping into that and becoming the best that you can be, is basically underdeveloped. If you at your work have low meaning and you don't do much, you're basically disengaged. In other words, you just come to work for the paycheck, not really finding any meaning there. In fact, you hate your job. You don't do anybody a service by being there. You're making yourself sick. Right, on the right hand side here we've got low meaning and we've got high performance. If you fall here, you really work very hard. You work 10-12-hour days, even more. You work over weekends, you always take work home to work in the evenings. And if you're here, this quadrant leads to burnout. If you're here, you will lead to burnout. That means that one day you'll just wake up and think, oh, why am I doing this? For what? People operating here work very hard to get so much money to support their lifestyles. So if you are here, see what meaning do you have? What is it about the company? What made you start there to work there in the first place? And tap back into those meanings. And if you don't know what the company stands for, find out. What is the meaning? What is the vision? What are the values of the company? Do you buy into that? So up your meanings. If you are here, we call this quadrant the dreamers, or fluffy land, or people that space out, got very wonderful ideas, but you don't implement them. So the hardest thing for people here is to take action. The hardest thing for people here is to step back and just see where they are going and why they are doing what they're doing. So when you are here, and as you can see, the moment you look at your meanings and you up it, and you look at improving your performance, these two axes influence one another. So if the moment you have more meaning, you would want to improve your skills and your talents and become more efficient and do whatever you're doing better. And that's why this is the funnel. It's not just there, it grows. And once you are here, you have high meaning. And in other words, you love what you do. And you have high performance. So you do it well as well. So here we talk about mastery. We talk about mastery of your skills and your talents. And satisfy your passions. And here we also celebrate. Excuse me. Okay, so let's just look now at the driver. So as we already talked about a lot The first one is about meaning. It's about really getting meaning in your work. The second one is that is hand in hand with that is of course purpose. Because the one again influences the other. It's like two peas in a pod. So the purpose, and if you're wondering about that, look at your job title, remove your job title and see what is it that I'm actually doing. What service am I fulfilling here? Who is benefiting from what I'm doing? And if I would disappear, what would the consequences be? Because every little part, every person in a company fulfills a certain purpose that forms part of the whole. Alright, so purpose and meaning. And this also gives you your why. Why am I doing that? What is my intention here? What is my purpose here? And this also leads to self-gratification. That good feeling of, wow, I matter. What I do matters. So, in getting here we have our peak performances. And this is also what fuels high performance. The moment we really get gratification and we do it well, it creates a cycle in our lives where we just want to experience more of this. The surge of dopamine. Wow, I did well. Alright, so meaning and purpose. The second big one, and it's attached also to meaning, and because our attitude consists of our values, our beliefs, our intentions about our work, the company or business, the people, your relationships, and of course ethics. And the question here, this attitude is also, of course, leads to expression of your attitude. And that is evident in how you enjoy your work. It's evident in your attitude and your execution of practicing of self-discipline, of taking responsibility. In other words, something is a problem and you sort it out, you don't pass the buck. You actually take responsibility and ownership for what you're doing. Self-discipline. Can you be left alone and work without supervision? Or does somebody have to look over your shoulder all the time and say, have you done this now? You're late. They have a deadline. We're just waiting for you. Ethics. Would you like to work with you? Would you like to be led by you? Would you like to be managed by you? Would you like to work alongside you? This gives us a mirror to look at ourselves in what we contribute to our work and the functions, the jobs, the responsibilities, the roles that we play. And of course, a big driver of high performance are rituals for success. And there are so many websites about that. If you Google success rituals or rituals for success, there's a dailyroutine.com, I think, and many other websites. And this is a big concept. And something that successful people do is they have got the structure, they've got things that they do every day that keeps them motivated, that gives them structure to have freedom. And with the structure they create boundaries, and within that they've got freedom to move around. So I know of people like, I think, Stephen King, John Grisham, famous authors. They have a certain time when they wake up in the morning, like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and get up, brush teeth, eat exactly the same breakfast, make sure the desk is already set up, and by 5:30 on the dot, they sit and they start working. So their mind and their body is used to that. So you create a familiarity with high performance. The more you do it, these are the habits that you create. Because remember, the habits you have now can only get you what you're getting now. If you want more, you have to change your habits. Change comes from within, and it starts with your meaning, your why. It fuels your performance. Great. So you can have a look on, log in or register if you haven't already, on my.coachingself.com. Exactly as it is there, the site, and go and check out the program. Go to browse programs once you are in, logged in, and go and check out the work-life area, and here you will find this program, Success Inside Out. And all these modules are there for you to work through and to improve your work experience and really experience success from inside out. Until next time, remember, small steps that leads to big success. Bye for now.